And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about ready to roll, showing the slab in today's game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Christian Yelich, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And a foul ball. It gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Yelich on at first, nobody out. Betts. Good feed. That's one. On to first in time. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Bryce Terang stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Two outs. There goes the runner. Smith gets it to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Freddie Peralta.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Most of the time, you blast one down into the left field corner like that, and you're standing on second base. So I'm pretty surprised they didn't push it there. But a nice job to fire it back into the infield quickly and keep that to a single.
Freddie Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Runner.
Mookie on the move.
Hey. No ball. 2 strike.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Freddie Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. There goes. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. McMahon throws across the diamond. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. This is Bryce Terang.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, Chisholm. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Here's Cody Bellinger. Up the middle. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair
No ball,
right
1
there.
strike.
I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2.
Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. 2 down, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. And that
1 ball,
skips
no
in the
strikes.
dirt. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit in the air, center field. Chourio on his way over. Brings it in, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
William Contreras.
And here it comes. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Goldie makes the grab, 1 down. Sal Freeland, the next to hit.
Right fielder, number 10, Sal Freeland.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the...
Runner takes off.
Really just...
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the 1-0. And there's the ball. And that one sliced foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down.
Runner on the go again.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That's a base hit as a run scores. One gone, runner at first. Now here's Jake Bauers. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. Here's the third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ground ball left side. McMahon sends it across to first, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Turang. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Ryan McMahon now. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Yeah. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it on away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
This one in the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Struck him out looking. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Base hit center field. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Here's the tag, and he's out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back in the Bronx, and now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Yelich at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball really second to none, and you come here to this yard and it's all on display. Rice down to first with it. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He swings and fouls one off.
So many, kids growing up, when you watch baseball on a Saturday, it was the New York Yankees. Now you have baseball on every single day. But I think, there's a generation that became Yankee fans because they were often the team on television.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Peralta back to work.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
Next pitch is outside.
That's the ball.
Inside,
2-1.
almost got him.
Nope, ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no
3-1.
panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Count is full.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gets the outside corner with that one. Judge, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is inside ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, catcher.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now a 2-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next to hit, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Line drive. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. In there safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Play at the plate, and he's out. And that is how the inning comes to an end. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. First
One
offering
ball, no
misses
strikes.
badly for ball one.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grisham flying after this one. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away. And now it's William Contreras.
William Contreras.
Here.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm slings to first in time. So digging in, Sal Frelick. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. And now here is Anthony Volpe. Clicks the corner. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one missed.
2-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Terang whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. A single his first time. 0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Strike.
And he swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that
0-2.
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Andrew Vaughn. Foul ball there.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Bowers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And that's in the dirt. That one ripped, but foul. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2, the count.
Judge rips that one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
First and second, one out. Giancarlo Stanton will hit next. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, here's the shortstop at the plate. Joseph Ortiz. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
And he swings over the top there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2.
2-2. Ball. Full count.
Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Foul.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
0-2.
Finds it
Behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Yelich goes. Pitch is low.
That's low. That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swings through that.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner goes again. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Back in New York, bottom of the sixth. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one almost got him.
Number 36.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. And he'll step off and take the signs again.
That's a ball.
Frelick ranging back. That one is gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Brian McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat, ouch, that one got him. Man at first, and up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Runner on the move, pitches low.
That's down.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. To first, one away, bottom of the sixth. Goldie steps into the box. 1 for 2. Chorio, long run on his horse. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. In the air, left field, down the line. Bowers makes the grab. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 75.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And it drops in. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Grisham is there, makes the catch. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. So it's 1st and 3rd with 1 down. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. And a base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across, and it's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the 7th. Two on, 1 out. Down the third baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. Volpe. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get. Joseph Ortiz digs in now. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Myers back to work. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Around second is Jazz. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2. Now Ben Rice. Swinging a drive deep right field. That's back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. Stanton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
No ball, one strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's out to center field. Chourio makes the catch, inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Christian Yelich. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. So up next, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 strikes.
In the air, left side. And there are 2 outs.
The batter number 2.
Bryce Terang now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Yankees up by 3. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Grisham makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Out to short, Ortiz. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number one. Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 3. Outside low, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe. So man aboard, and here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss.
Zero balls, 1 strike.
Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Hard hit left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here is Aaron Judge.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, William Contreras. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And a foul ball. Rice snags it for the second out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And foul ball. This one popped up. And that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Chicago taking on Boston. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Pedro Martinez.
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Todd Helton. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That missed inside, and the count is 1-1.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Comes up empty.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of break.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Bench up with it, over to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And the batter now, David Ortiz. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 101. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1's the count.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back back here in San Francisco. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Michael Young. He was late there. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. 2 outs. Base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Oracle Park. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Ryan back to work.
Well, they went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Here's the third baseman, Hank Aaron. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Now it's Matt Chapman. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Trying to move him over here. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Caught in between, trying for third now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the third inning, and now Chase Utley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bruce.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now it's Alex Bregman. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Little chopper rolls foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Top of the third, no score. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ted Simmons in the box now.